Welcome back to A Great Day. It might be tough for some men to talk about, but erectile dysfunction is something nearly half of all men age 50 and older struggle with. We've all heard about medications to address ED, but a series of non-invasive pain-free treatments is another option you might not know about. Joining us with details, please welcome back registered nurse Deborah Patil, and welcome back nurse practitioner Jim Patton. They're with Apex Health Center. All right. I think a lot of people don't realize 15 to 30 million men in America deal with this, and it is something that's hard to talk about.
It is very much hard to talk about, and a lot of times whenever it occurs, most men just kind of retreat, and then the wife is wondering, did I do something wrong? Is something going on? And so it can create several problems within a marriage.
And by the time people come into your office, they've been dealing with it for quite some time.
For a while.
Okay. Typical treatment, we mentioned the medications. There are some issues with those.
Yes. So with medications come side effects, and some of those side effects can be headaches, flushing of skin, visual problems, gastric upset, and even a sustained erection that requires emergency intervention.
Yeah, and then of course the spontaneity part as well.
So the goal is to return to a spontaneous, in the moment erectile performance. You know, through the use of non-invasive, non-painful measures with virtually no side effects. That's the most important thing.
Because I can only imagine that you take it and then all of a sudden you get in a fight and she's like, no, not tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of sitting there by yourself.
Yeah. Now what do I do?
What do we do now? Right? Okay. And then there's injections. When you say the word injections, it's like, ooh, in that area, right? Okay, so what you're talking about, non-painful, non-invasive, it's sound wave therapy. So first of all, when someone is dealing with ED, what's happening?
So what happens is you have decreased blood flow, and that can happen because as you age, you can get microplaques that deposit in the vessel, and that decreases the size of the vessel, and that leads to decreased blood flow. You can also have vein collapse and deterioration over time. And so the sound wave therapy can actually break down those microplaques and restore normal natural blood flow.
And getting back to what you're saying, no side effects.
No side effects.
That way spontaneity is whenever, and you're getting, I guess, to the root, no pun intended, to the root of the problem, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you even have new nerve growth.
Yes.
Through a process that stimulates the growth factor and activates certain areas of stem cells, not only new nerve growth, but also through a process called neovascularization or angiogenesis, it also creates new blood pathways. Not only does it restore the blood flow that is already there, but it can create new, new pathways. And then the nerve growth, we know that nerve tissue grows at about a rate of 1/4 inch a month. So you can imagine if it starts in the middle and grows out, it shouldn't take that long, to reach the surface of the skin. A lot of men are experiencing an increase in sensitivity where they've lost sensitivity over the years.
All right, so a treatment takes about how long?
So most people require about 12 treatments. The treatment lasts about 20 minutes, and it's typically 2 treatments a week for 3 weeks, and then they take a break of about 9 weeks, and then they come back for 2 treatments a week for 3 weeks to total 12 treatments.
And then when you're done with your treatments, about how long does something like this last?
About 1 to 5 years, depending on lifestyle factors.
Yeah, all right. And one thing that you all do, it's all male staff that's dealing with this issue here.
Absolutely. So it's a very sensitive subject. I unfortunately I can't equate it to something that women have. I can only visit this from my own perspective, but it's a very sensitive subject, and men become embarrassed, and it's a blow to the pride, and so we deal.
Not unlike what we were talking about earlier, with women who have miscarriages, you feel like I did something wrong, right?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they don't talk about it, and that's what the sad thing is, because as women age and we change, we do everything, and we talk to our girlfriends about it, coloring our hair, facials, Botox, plastic surgery, whatever it may be, and the men kind of suffer in silence with this problem, and it happens to more people than they know.
Yeah, what's it like when someone comes in and sits down and finally can go, okay.
Yeah. Actually, most men come to me. By the time I get to them, they're as nervous as a rabbit. They're ready to bolt, and I have to start out with again saying, you know what, 50% of all men over 40 will experience some form of or some level of erectile dysfunction in their lives. So what I tell my patients is that, you know, what that means is that if you have 10 men in a room and 6 men tell you everything is fine, one of them is probably lying. Yeah. So that kind of breaks the ice, and this is all we do at our clinic, you know, and it calms everything down and allows men to open up and to talk about it when they haven't.
And to know it's you and 50 million other guys.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly. You're not in it alone.
All right, Apex Health Center has a special offer for Great Day Houston viewers. The first 15 callers to mention the show will receive a free consultation plus $500 off a 12 treatment package. Give them a call today at 832-308-8040, 832-308-8040, or visit them online at apexhealthcenter.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A lot of women are saying thank you very much. Okay.